All right. Let me check something real quick. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the blog trucking preacher, yours truly, Tyree Thomas Jr. I'm gonna update my charts from last week. Please forgive me for not going live last week when I had a schedule. I was having a problem with my computer and I had to fix my computer. And right now it seems like it's fixed. Let me do this real quick. Let me do a little checking. Come on. That is the Gold Cup scanner from IML, iMarkets Live. I'll explain that a little later. A little later. Let me see. It should show that I'm live. I want to make sure that I'm live. Okay. It shows that I'm live. At least it should. I went live. Let me check this on the control room. This is a little housekeeping, just trying to make sure that I am live. It shows that I'm live, but um, don't freeze up on me. Come on. What the live dashboard? Going through a few things here. See, I'm doing a little checkup right now. Or did I go live on the right one? Let's see. I know I'm live. It says I'm broadcasting. Let me check something out real quick. But you probably can't see the screen because I'm not sharing the screen yet. You probably can't see the screen. But give me a moment. Just give me one little moment. Now I'll be able to see the screen. But give me a moment. Okay, it shows that I am live. Let me get ready to share a screen with you. Now, as I was saying, I don't get it. Just give me a moment. I'm checking some. I know I haven't shared screen yet. But it's on my watch page, it's not showing that I'm live, not showing that I'm playing. I don't know what the issue is. Now, that is not what I want. Okay, it's showing that I'm live. Must be a little commercial. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, that's not the right one. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and go through with it. It's showing that I'm live. So let me see. Again, this is Tyree Thomas Jr., your blog trucking preacher. I am going live right now. Let me share a screen real quick. I'm gonna do a little chart. I'm going through the charts today because I haven't had a chance to go through them. What I am gonna do today, let me share a screen real quick. So you can see what I'm talking about. Let me see. Okay. I am sharing screen right now. Let me go to my live control room. Yes, I am. Sharing screen. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through my charts today because I didn't get a chance to do this Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, and Sunday to start Bye bye, baby. Have a good day at work. That's my daughter. So I'm gonna chart this up real quick and give you an outlook of what this week is going to be from my perspective. Just a simple analysis from my perspective of what this is going to be, what the week is going to be like. This was last week on UJ on AU. Let me go to UJ. Okay, this was last week on UJ, and I'm going to share with you what these little white lines mean. Yeah, pretty much did. I'm going to finish up last week, and as I finish up last week, I'll explain to you what it's doing this week. This was last week. As you can see, here's the box that I usually start the week with. This red line is to finish the previous week. This lets me know where I am when I go to different hours time frame. So when I go to the 4 hour time frame, see, this lets me know that I'm still within that week. When I go to the daily time frame, as you can see, this tells me this happens all within a day. One, two, three, four, five. 5 days in that week. One, two, three, four, five. 5 days in a week, and I have to finish out this day. And I'll be doing that in a moment. Let me go back to the 1 hour so I can speed up a little bit. I only want to hold you for 30 minutes today. I gotta get set up for tomorrow and get my charts set up. But as you see, I have to finish where I did not get a chance to complete last week. Now, the purpose of this white line is a line to let me know where the market started, because the market would revisit that, especially if it does a reversal, midweek reversal. This was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and for those that are beginning, I'm gonna share with you that these candles, excuse me, represent the movement of the market. Where the current candle is, that's where the market is moving. Like right here, this is the current candle, so that's price action. And you can find more out about that in iMarkets Live training. Let me see, online academy. Let me do this very quick. There we go. How about that? You can find out more about about training for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And there, I'll go into that in a moment. But let me get back to this. So I want to finish marking up. I mark up to 3 o'clock my time. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But this is what I do. And again, this lets me know where the market is going to go, where it's going to come back to. As you can see, it began the week right here, did its midweek reversal, and then it came back, visited that the psychological support of that day, the first 8 hours, and then it stayed around that area. Now, as you can see, it pulled away a little bit, but it came back within. Let me see how many pips is that. Came back within 5 pips of that. Where is it now? Within 24 pips of last week. Now, I'm going to finish up this markup. I'm going to get through this real fast. Right now, I can tell that the market wants to play around a little bit. It's doing what's called consolidating. What is consolidating? Just basically ranging the market going from a certain area to a certain area. Is balanced. That means it's a balance. When you see it going sideways like this, That means it's a balanced amount of buyers and sellers. They're balanced. And when it starts going out of balance, that means you have more buyers than sellers. Now there come more sellers than buyers. And that's what this is doing. Is ranging. Now, me personally, I feel that this is just setting up a W. See, it looks like it may be setting up an M. Here's the first leg of the M, second leg, third leg, and fourth leg may come down, or this could actually be a, the first leg of a W, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. In other words, when it's coming down from the top to the bottom, you see this type of structure, that could be a W. Now, let me finish this real quick. I don't mean to confuse anyone. I'm just trying to get this done because I am behind due to the fact that my computer doing what it wanted to do. I had to fix that. Oh, yeah, I need to do this. This marks off the end of the week of last week. And this marks off the beginning of the week of this week. Let me get that done properly. Got on now? Mm-hmm. All right, baby. Do this. Now, that tells me that's the beginning of the week. Whenever you see that dark purple, as you can see this dark purple, that's the beginning of the week. Now, again, what I do is I set something up for the rest of the week. I didn't even do that. Let me delete that. Okay, here we go. Now, trend line. I take a trend line and I stretch it. Actually, what I'm going to do to make sure my trend line is straight, let me go here. Come on here. Nice strong one right here. And I had, see, price range. Okay, I get this. And I carry it all the way to make sure it's straight. I have it even with the box. Now what I do from there is that I draw my, there we go. I go into settings. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. I go into settings and then coordinates, star. It's not, oh, it's picking up the wrong box. Let me see. Let's see if I can get this done. Come on. Doesn't want to give it to me. Have to fight with this. I want settings. Let's see if I can get settings up here. Okay. Here we go. Wow. It's not style I want. Okay. As you can see, the line stretched out further. So I come over here and I find the style that I want. Come on. That's the width. That's the style. And I want this style right here. I'm going to make it a little thicker so that I can see it. How about I do this? Now we roll it. Now if I get it the way I want it, I copy. Now clone it, bring it back down here. As you can see, it's even. Now I can erase this box. And as you can see, this is basically where the market is going to move back and forth for a while. Um, this is basically to get you to think that the market is getting ready to go into a sell. It's just a trick. That's what that candle is right there. Just a trick. It's actually setting the low of the day. Now, this just may be the low of the day and it's ranging. It may go up. So what that tells me is just that basically the market isn't ready to do anything yet. Now, for me, I'll say this, the market is just ranging. As I said, it may do. See, one, drop, two. Yeah. My analysis on this is that the market may come back up and retest this area here. As you can see, it touched that twice. It may come back up and retest that again, and then it may drop. That would be a triple top drop. That's what it may do. So we're gonna see. And let me go on to the following day, another pair. Let me get to another pair. As we can see, this isn't ready yet. This is UJ. Let me get the AU. And again, I had problem. Wait, yeah, I forgot to do this. Sunday, Monday. Let me put my text on there. Come on, where's my T? I'm getting acclimated to here we go, T, text. Monday, Monday. Yeah, I should have put Sunday, Monday here. Let's see, this is what I'll do. Clone. How about that? Do it like that. Yeah, now we got it. Now we got it. Okay, now I can go on to AU. It's just basically marking my charts for the week. I'm the blog trucking preacher. Last week, forgive me for not going live. When it said that I was going live, my computer was really messing up and I had to fix it. I'm an internet marketer. I'm also a successful Forex and cryptocurrency trader. And I'm sharing this information with everyone that which I know how to do because I understand that people are trying to learn how to learn this skill. And you see at the bottom, for me, I'm in Central Standard Time, so 2300 for me is 3 o'clock. That's where I sit. Because I know the market is, the first 8 hours of the market is very important for me because I know the market is going to do something at that time. Let me fix this. Okay. There we go. Let me fix this. 23. I look at the bottom of the screen. See how the market is just basically ranging, not really doing anything. That's because it's right now it's in balance. It's collecting contracts. But let me do a little more marking up. Uh, where are you? Where are you? There we go. Let me put my indicator for the end of the week. Week ended there. And I'm gonna put one to show me where the weeks begin. Here. Yesterday the market had a lot of gaps. I'll discuss that too. Let me click on this. Uh-oh. That's supposed to be an anchor text. Let me see if I can get that to stay. I always forget which one is the anchor text. I mean, which one the text stays with it. I always forget. Please forgive me. Let's see. Okay. Remove. Maybe this the one when I used the wrong one. I thought this text. When it said text is where it would stay. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. Okay. Now it stays. I can get rid of this one. Remove. That's what I thought. Clone this one. Move it over here. Sunday, Monday. Erase this, baby. Did I put one over here for Sunday, Monday? Let me clone this. As you can see, I can tell when Sunday, Monday is because they have a different color shade in the box. So that takes care of that. Let me go back to UJ. Okay, UJ is fine. Let me clone one more for UJ. Tomorrow I'll do a little more teaching and share where I got my information from. Bring this down out of the way. I am a member of iMarkets Live, Forex and crypto financial education. And let me see, let me go to AU. There we go. Now, just give you a brief understanding. iMarkets Live taught me a lot. This is basically the individual's website that we get. I am also a successful Forex and cryptocurrency trader. I also share what I know and help anyone that wants to learn how to trade. I help them learn how to trade. One of the people that helped me learn how to trade, Mr. Orrin Wright. Matter of fact, I'll show you a picture of him. IML Academy is what I'm going to pinpoint today, although we do have other parts of IML, but I want to pinpoint the education. See, education, with financial education, Click the wrong thing. Foreign exchange and cryptocurrency market education. That's what iMarkets Live teaches you. And I'll go here, but this iMarkets Live TV. Okay, what is iMarkets Live TV? That's IML. Live foreign exchange and cryptocurrency mentorship. And I learned a lot from that. Matter of fact, we come in like 8, 9 different languages. And we have beginners and we have advanced. This gentleman right here, Mr. Orrin Wright. You can find him on Facebook. You can find him on Instagram. He taught me a lot about trading. This gentleman here, Joshua Walls, teaches me also. Saturday and Sunday are the days that he come on. This is the time. Mr. Orrin Wright comes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is live. This is live teaching. And we also have it recorded. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go here real quick. See, we can watch the recording at any time if we miss it live. And it's top right corner. When you see right here in the middle of the screen where it says watch again, that means watch the episode that you just finished and as long as you want. Or you can go here, top right corner of the screen, and you can find any of the previous days and you can look at them. Matter of fact, how about I go here? See, supply and demand. Again, all right. How about, see? And this is a recording. It's basically it's the recording of what he did, and we can enlarge the screen.
All right, so let's look at this area right
now. There we go. We enlarged the screen. I'll be quiet for a moment, let you hear. Then I'll get back to teaching.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and open this up just a little bit so you can see it.
Now,
I ask myself,
as you can see,
how far this one come up right here, and watch this now.
Come on, there we go. There we go. Now I'll get back. I'll get back to my chart. So just wanted you to see a little bit. This right here where it says live channels, that's what's going on right now. Click that. It'll show you the channels that's live. This is Mr. Lex Wave, Mr. Hugo Gomez. This is being done in English. This is being done in Spanish. I'll give you a little example. I'm gonna get back to charting my charts, but I want you to see where I got my experience from. This really makes a big difference when you want to learn Forex. There are many different ways to trade Forex, many different styles. So we have educators with different styles, and I am taking advantage of all of it.
Right here.
See that, Mr. Legs Wave?
Oh, there'll be opportunities to get into this. There'll be opportunities. At least to the bottom of this channel. All right? It's going to take time.
And as you can see, he's showing UCAN. I go back to the live channels. I'm gonna go to Mr. Gomez.
En el USDK 15 minutos. Chicos,
as you can understand,
15
he's
no hagan
teaching in
spam, por favor,
Spanish.
no hagan spam. No vayan a hacer spam, por favor, es lo único que les pido.
So we have different educators, and he's gonna pull up his screen, but I need to move forward. I'm gonna log out. Simple. iMarkets Live TV. iMarkets Live TV. I'm gonna move back to my charting because I'm behind right now. And this is EU. Now for me, my analysis on EU, the market is out of balance. It's basically giving back half. As you can see, it traded back to where last week was. So this tells me the market, since it's still in the same area, it's just ranging and hasn't recovered. So that's just my analysis. 23. There we go. Come on. Just finishing up what I didn't get a chance to do last week because my computer was messing up. Let me see here. 23. As you can see, the market just basically remained. I'm finishing this up from last week. Then I go here and I get what I need to mark off the last day of last week. And as you can see right here, the market closed here and opened here. The market is basically gapped. Here, 23, which is 3 o'clock, first 8 hours. I always like to mark off the first 8 hours. Let me see, of the week. First week is boom. And then I come text. Sunday, Monday. Now, do my psychological support and resistance. Oh, wait a minute, I don't want that. What I want is this first. This helps me when I draw out my line. For my week, to give me an understanding of what the market is doing, what the market is doing during the week. It helps me keep it straight. I learned this from Mr. Kalama Washington, good friend of mine. Settings. Then I go in and I change the 400. 400 usually gets me to the end of the week. I have a style I want. Then I come and copy it. Let me clone it. Bring it down. Now, get rid of this one. There we go. That's what I need to get. Boom. Now, as you can see, it's going to help me understand where the market is going to go. For me, this is just a trick. That's a stop hunt. Anytime you see a counter body like this with a long wick, I consider it as a stop hunt. See here? It's just to take people out of the trade or to activate the trade. But the market is ranging now for me. I will wait till I'm looking at how this is going. I will wait till this candle close and see where the next candle is going. Now I fear that the next candle is going to go back down and test this and touch this here. This candle may do the same. This is an hour time frame. Right now it's 7:33. But I will wait and see where this candle is going now. What I'm looking at is that this is EU. Let me see EU. Let me get overall view of what it did last week. This is what it did last week. This is what it did the week before. So 1, 2, and it's basically went back and tested. So I'm just right now, I see EU is in a downtrend because this did not break this. This high did not break this high. I'll go to a larger hour time frame, get a better view. And as you can see, it didn't break it. And I'll do my support and resistance line and my trend lines in a little bit, but I need to catch up. I'm just basically showing you what I do to help me see the market. Yes, as you can see, it's in a downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. It's in a downtrend. And that is one of the reasons why I feel this market is going to drop. See, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, it hit its levels. So this actually could be getting a market getting ready to do an uptrend. And we'll know by tomorrow. The market usually moves in 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. Let me get rid of this. No, that's not what I want to get rid of. That's not what I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of my box. I just have, there we go. Oh, it looks like I have marked EU up, so I'm going to have to go back and mark EU up. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of this. And didn't even realize I had marked EU up. I'll go back and do that a little later. But anyway, you see this measure, these are measured moves. If you measure from here to here, it's basically going to be the same from here to here. So that's 3 levels for me. 1, 2, 3. It just came back and tested this. Now the market may be doing this move to test it again. As you can see, this looks like it's trying to shape up to a measured move. Notice how it's 1, 2, 3. It's running out, and then here you can see it's basically running out of steam. It may continue to drop. For me, I think it's going to go up. It hits all through 11. This is on the daily. Let me go back to the 1 hour. I'm going to go to 4 hours. You can really see now. See? Now it's trading away. It's trading away. It still hasn't broken that. So right now it's still on a downtrend. It came back and tested, but it hadn't broken it yet. So it's still, for me, it's still a downtrend. Okay? And right now it's very difficult to tell what it's going to do because it's ranging. So, but I'm not going to just look at it right now and say what it's going to do. Right now, it looks like it's doing a head and shoulder. Here's the left shoulder. Here's the head. It peaks above the left shoulder. So that's why it's considered as the head. Now, it's a failed head and shoulder, even though it did touch, but it didn't come down completely. It may be going to be an imbalance, what I call imbalance head and shoulder, where it shifts up. But until it does, we'll see it in that way. 1 hour. Now, 1, 2, 3, 1. Well, I'm having mixed understandings about this. Right now, the market is telling me that it may go up before the week is up. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Let me get to UCAD. This is my mentor, Mr. Oren Wright, one of his favorite pairs, UCAD. Again, I'm trying to catch up from what I didn't finish up last week because the computer had a mind of its own last week. So let me speed it up a little bit. I did not want to hold you all long. And for beginners, again, there's a way that you can learn the same way that I did. There we go. Bring it up. Change the inside of that. Now, this is Friday. I'm going to do the same thing. Go to the first 8 hours for me. I like to go to the first 8 hours because it gives me an indication of what the market may do after that. Okay, then I put my little end of the week line that I call end of the week. Just basically catching up for when I didn't get a chance to do last week. As you can see, this market actually is breaking into a downtrend. This is exciting for me because it's Monday. We don't usually get that kind of movement on Mondays. I like to mark off the first 8 hours. It gives me an understanding of what the market may do. Where's it up? There we go. I can see it clear now. Okay. Now, again, I prepare myself. This is what I do at the beginning of the week and at the end of every week. That is there for a reason. Reason why is because now, thanks to Mr. Columbo Washington, he helped me learn how to draw this straight. So I draw it across. It's in line with that. Go to settings. Draw 400. It's the same thing. And as we go this week, you'll see how the difference that this makes. Clone. Bring it on down. Okay. Now see how straight that is? This is from last week. As you can see, it's finally breaking. Let's see what it's doing. It broke the low of last week. So this tells me that since it broke the low of last week, the market is still in a downtrend. That's the way I see it. Now, as you can see, the market is still traveling down. And the market, for me, I've learned that it moves in 3 ways. Okay? It moves 3 ways. Now, again, the market has 3 levels, 1, 2, 3. Sometime it extends to a 4th level. And if it hadn't turned, if the market hasn't changed directions by the time it gets to the 4th level, then that means it may continue to extend and go up. But this is what I do to help me understand the market. And right now, it tells me that this is basically maybe setting up a downtrend. And as again, we'll find out this is my Fibonacci from last week. But I'm going to move on to another pair. I need to hurry up. It's 7:40. We've been 43 minutes into this, and I haven't really moved forward yet. So let me do the rest of this. As you can see, my RSI at the bottom. Really don't use them. I like to do naked trading. It cuts down a little confusion for me. Let me get that off. There we go. Give me more room to work. 23. I'll come back later today and do a little chart analysis. I'll come back to my friend Columbo Washington. He's a phenomenal trader. Very, very good. He's a very good teacher. There we go. Now I come back and get my box for the first 8 hours. 22, 23. There we go. Now I come over here. Okay. For the beginning of the week. Then, as I say, I come back over here. Price range. I make sure the crosshairs line up with the bottom of the box. Now, then I do my trend line. Okay, now do it again. It reset itself. And I learned this trick from Mr. Colombo Washington. It helps me stay even with the box to where the line is straight. Come on. Oh, I forgot to do the settings. 400 usually gets me to the end of the week with this. As you can see, it marked me to the end of last week. Now I'll clone it. How about I just do this one? Show you how easy it is. Bring it on down. Then I get rid of the box. See? Voila. I'm even. And see how the market is just ranging in between that? So I know still not to do anything. This is USDCHF. And right now it's ranging again. It hadn't broken the high of last week. This is the high of last week. So that tells me that the market is still unsure if it wants to go up or go down. But since it hadn't broken the high of last week, right now, I feel that the market is going to continue to range in this area like it did last week. Let me go. Here's AJ. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do my text. And that's important. Lets me know basically Sunday, Monday of last week, I put it here. Okay. Now, we're going to put another one over here. Again, I can always tell, well, where Sunday and Monday is because of the deep purple box. Do another one, just so you can see. Come on. Sunday and Monday. I'll put it here under the market. As you can see, it falls right in line. Let me see. Let me get this. Trying to shrink it in there. Anyway, I'll go back and do that. I'm spending a lot of time on this. This here is just, these normal boxes are just a strategy that I was trying out and it works. One Oren Wright box strategy, one that I call Oren Wright box strategy because my mentor Oren Wright taught me that. This Sunday, Monday, let's see. Okay, let me go to UCAD, I mean UCHIP, and do the same there. And then I'll put it here. On it. And just basically doing the same thing over and over. On it. And that's as far back as I mark this one up. Okay. Now we go to AJ. As you can see, AJ did a lot of ranging. And again, I'll come back. This is Tyree Thomas Jr., the blog trucking preacher, finishing up what I didn't get a chance to finish last week because my computer was sick and I had to fix it. I'm an internet marketer, also a personal development guru. I'm also a minister, as you can tell by blog trucking preacher. I'm a successful Forex cryptocurrency trader. I'm also helping people understand how to do the same. In the process of doing that, I'm putting together an organization of traders, working with Mr. Columba Washington. We partnered up together and we're helping people learn how to trade. Right now, I'm just charting out my box, getting caught up from last week. Forex. There we go. Now, as you can see, the market was ranging. See how these boxes tell me? There's an indicator I use that I got from Mr. Washington. Top left corner, that helps you, that hides everything. So let me put this on. See that indicator? That tells me what the market was doing. This is how high it went, no further. So I know those 2 days, it basically ranged. And as you can see, it started climbing. Now, when I see it climbing like that, that lets me know that the market has shifted its direction. Low, high, high. See, it looks like a ladder, so I know the market is in an uptrend. Then there are another indicator I'll use to help me get a good understanding. I like to trade naked. Naked means no indicators on the chart, but it'll give you, when you do put indicators on the chart, depending on how you have them set, it'll give you an understanding it'll support your understanding that you may have what the market is doing. See, I felt the market was ranging and then go up, range and then go up. See, the indicator's doing the same thing, a small incline. Now take away and go back to what I was doing. I had that. Now I'm getting my box from the beginning of yesterday. First 8 hours. I need to move that. That's 22. It's 23. So I need to move it to 23. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I had it right. Come on. Yep, I got it right. Okay, now I get my box. And again, I put this here to help me draw it straight. You learn this trick from Mr. Coloma, Washington. Come here and get my trend line. Oh, we almost going overtime. And let me see if I can speed this process up. Line helps me draw straight. Then I go into settings. Yeah, then I go into settings. Make it 400. It gets me to where I want to be. Clone. Do the same thing down here. Now I'll take this out. Now, do my text for Sunday and Monday. All right, I'm almost done with this. Clone it. Just sketching up from last week. Yeah, there we go. Come on down. Did I mark up the week before? Yeah, I did. So I'm cloning it again. Did I do the week before? Yeah, so I'm gonna do it again. As you can see, it's easy for me to know. I need to change this. I was trying to strategy that my mentor taught me. I'll clean it up a little bit. See, I don't even have a red line back here to mark the end of the previous week, but watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's the reason why I have those lines. There we go. Gives me an indication where I am. As you can see, I drawn this trend line there to help me understand what the market is doing. I'm almost done. I'm going to run over a little bit. I'm going to finish up. But again, I'm Tyree Thomas Jr., the blog trucking preacher. I'll come back a little bit later today and show you what I've done. I'll do a little chart analysis to give you my analysis of what the market is going to do this week. As you can see, it's moving right now. I'm going to go ahead. I should have been in this trade. I really should have. It gave me every indication to let me know what it's going to do. It's going to continue down. That's first level, second level, third level. So basically, they're doing an extension. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And I consider this as a level itself because they came back and tested this. Came back and tested this right here. So I still consider this 1, 2, because it came back and tested it. So I consider this all of a second level. As you can see, this tested 2. It's just right. It's 2. and it's going down 3, and looks like it's making a 4th level. Again, I would have been in this trade had I had my computer fixed. But again, I'm getting out of here. I'm Tyree Thomas Jr., the blog trucking preacher. Here's the Forex news. Forex Factor gives you the news of the day, and I'll come back later and catch this. This is my company site, iMarkets Live, educational site where you learn. iMarkets Live TV, iMarkets Live Academy, and I'll share this with you later. Again, I'm Tyree Thomas Jr., the blog trucking preacher. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go ahead and get out. Motivation is temporary, inspiration is everlasting. We know that we know the men that were inspired by God wrote the Bible. You can find it in 1 Timothy chapter 3:16. And as always, from me through you, God is saying, be blessed. Bye bye. See you a little bit later.